supposed to call me in advance.
Mister, you have Alzheimer's, and I am here to take care of you now because you forget everything. You forget everything.
Every time you come around, you're sneaking up on the old man. You ain't got no business. You ain't got no business. Sneaking on. He's trying to get his jam on and shit.
Folks,
anyway,
watch him struggle.
Anyway, I'm just fucking with it.
Look at him struggle.
Yeah, I'm definitely in a struggle alright, man. I got fucking wires and shit everywhere. I gotta get organized. That's for fuck sure.
Yeah, okay.
Good news! Good news! Good news! Good news! Little sister, little brother. Broach brothers, Broach sisters.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it.
I have a car. It's great on gas.
Great.
We're gonna go far. That's all I'm saying.
In the back.
I'm gonna be able to drive far enough to maybe find
your dream.
A new career path.
His dream.
My fucking career path to be my fucking boss.
Right. Yeah.
Once and for all.
Very nice.
And I'm willing to sacrifice my life for it. But I'm gonna do
Hell
everything.
yeah.
I'm gonna do it all the way to the fucking tits. Hallelujah. Thank you, Mama.
You know who else would be sacrificing themselves? You know another way you can sacrifice yourself?
Yeah.
Is if you're the poor bastard who crawls up that ladder right now. Because there are... Did you see all the wasp and hornets?
They're
everywhere.
First time you told me about wasps.
I know, but they're out there.
Have you seen them?
Yes, they were just flying by just now.
We gotta get some of that peppermint oil and spray it. I remember we did that shit.
Good luck.
They go away.
Good luck to the poor bastard who climbs up there. Because you're gonna get stung.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they were everywhere. I just saw them. I just saw them.
Dude, I'm gonna get it. Dude, we got all kind of poison. Why don't we just make a mixed batch of that and peppermint oil and just fucking get a hose and just spray it.
Right.
Spray
Yeah,
it.
they don't like peppermint oil.
Nah, yeah, the peppermint oil works, man. Them motherfuckers die. They hate it so much they die.
That and folks, you know, it's
really good.
It's non-toxic. So if you don't like
and
all the...
And also salt and vinegar is a weed killer.
Right.
Yeah, I figured that. Old man told me that, and it works pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So that's if you don't want all the chemicals from the sprays and all that.
Or if you pour shit like me, and hell, I got that at the house. Why am I gonna?
You get that peppermint oil from like the baking aisle.
Yeah.
And you add it with water. You put it in the water, and then you just spray it everywhere.
Yeah, you pour it in one of those sprays.
Spray it everywhere.
And you pour one bottle and fill up one of those little sprayers.
Yeah, and then
like the little, I don't know, maybe 4-gallon sprays, not the little ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Pour the whole.
Put it in there.
Bottle in it and fill it.
Yeah.
And it's extract, so that fills the whole thing. You spray it around the house.
Spray it everywhere.
They hate it so much they die from it.
They die from it.
Yeah, I mean it's really good.
That and
I know,
it smells
I don't know,
nice.
I think mice don't like it either.
Smells good.
I can't remember.
And you can even spray it on yourself.
The scent's so strong it kills.
Spray it on yourself.
They're mostly, I guess they travel by nose. I don't know. I don't understand how these things work. I just know God is taking control.
Spray it on yourself and just
put it on your nutsack when you go out in the woods. You ever had chiggers?
Yeah, I have.
God damn, don't that suck?
Yeah.
You scratch your balls numb. Then you got to put the nail polish on them.
Right. How do you do?
Yeah, you take. All right, true story. All right. This is how much I love whoever's out there. True story. Growing up in the South, this is what happens when you run around in the woods barefooted, half butt naked, like a little fucking ninja.
Heathen.
Yeah, that's probably better. And you come home just dirty as fuck, but you can't stop scratching. You know, your mama's gonna take. This is before you even had pubic hair. Your mom's gonna take you in the bedroom, take out her either it's usually a burgundy or red nail polish, whatever nail polish she don't like. And I always remember it was like burgundy or red. And she's gonna take your balls, and where those triggers are, she'll take it. And she puts the nail polish
where
chiggers are,
Mhm.
which ain't fucking them things that eat you up, and you cover it, and what it does, and it covers it, and they
Mhm.
smother and die.
Yeah.
But that cures triggers. I was a kid, my mother would paint my balls with nail polish to get rid of the triggers. And guess what? It works.
Yeah, yeah.
But now looking back on that,
That was it's so
and she
absurd.
had a problem
Yeah.
with me in my David Bowie years wearing lipstick and fingernail polish.
You probably got it from the. You probably got it from the nail
Well, she
polish.
wasn't using these supplies. I
Right.
thought, hell.
Well, maybe you thought.
I used to like singing in the mirror and wearing women's makeup and
yeah,
shit.
but-
It was like dancing, David Bowie.
Yeah, sure.
And then that was supposed to be satanic, and that made it even cooler.
Right.
Because I'm like, man, I'm
Right,
really
but
doing some shit out here.
Mr. Who's to say you didn't think, well, we put nail polish on
Yeah.
our balls, so
But
why
it
don't I
works,
just
though.
add
No, but it works.
some
No, it is-
mascara,
yeah, but
you know?
but if
Why
you
not?
cover it, it seals it up and
Yeah.
it can't breathe.
Yeah, that's
But they're still in there though.
right. Yeah, they're in. Yeah, he's still in.
And ticks, you
Still
burn
in.
them off with a match.
Right. Scary.
Get a tick on your dick and nuts.
Ah,
You can burn it off with a match. It is
Yeah.
a dramatic moment like you've
it's a
never seen,
dramatic
but
moment.
it works.
Yeah, dramatic moment.
Because it's a whole deal. Like people
Right.
gotta hold you down.
They gonna hold you down
It's like taking a
like
bullet.
you're a wild animal.
Taking a bullet out of a old Civil War veteran, getting your bones. You're like ah. And the first match goes out, but it's singed a few hairs because by now you might have some. Just do it. Just do it because if you pull it out,
Right.
you pull the head stays in there. That's how
That's
you get
right.
Lyme disease.
Ugh.
But if you burn them with a
Nasty.
match, they fall out.
Right.
I mean, it's a whole way.
They withdraw.
And there's other ways
Right.
of doing it, but the last thing you want to do is grab it and jerk it out
Right.
and leave the
Right.
head in.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No.
No.
It's really not good.
And bee stings.
These
Find a
things-
redneck chewing some skull. He'll take it out, slap it in there, and it'll suck the venom out.
Right.
But I rather prefer vinegar.
Right.
If you put vinegar on it, it'll also suck the venom out, and you don't need a redneck that's constantly chewing tobacco and spitting
Chewing
like a grasshopper.
tobacco. Right.
That always annoyed me.
Life lessons.
That
Life
always
lessons. But the point is, folks, you should, if you want to get rid of flying creatures that are trying to sting you, get the
Oh, yeah.
peppermint oil
Oh, yeah,
and,
peppermint
and
oil.
just spray it on yourself and just be daddy's little peppermint.
I don't.
I'm sorry.
No,
Just
no.
get-
If
yeah.
you want them, keep them off of you. I take garlic pills.
Right. No, I'm talking about winged creatures with that sting. I'm not talking about
Oh,
the blood
sting.
suckers. I'm not
You're talking
talking.
about the
Yeah,
stingers.
I'm not talking about Hillary Clinton.
Woo, man,
I'm just
look,
kidding. I'm
telling
just
you,
kidding.
I'm telling you,
I'm
sting,
just kidding.
the bugs that sting,
Right.
you use peppermint oil, but
Right.
other than that, whenever you see them coming at you, it's you or them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, there's been times I've been driving, especially in the summer, and you know how I like to cruise. When you're in the car, I use the AC, but I like my wind in there. I like the
Sure,
windows
yeah,
down,
yeah, yeah.
my hair just fucking blowing in the
Mhm.
wind. That's my style with the music blasting. I like riding with the windows down, but every now and then I forget to roll them up.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get in my car and go somewhere,
Uh-oh.
creatures have decided
To
to
move in.
be moving in. And some of the worst cases is I've been driving and I thought about this, and it's funny I brought it up because I wanted to bring it up.
Mhm.
Is I was driving one day, and it was a while back, and I'm just driving in the summertime. And I think I'm coming from work, and I just happen to look down on the dashboard, comes out one of those Japanese Hornets.
Oh no.
And he's not flying, he's crawling towards me,
Oh,
and I'm in traffic. And he just stops, and I'm looking at him, he's looking at me. And I start flipping out, because you know how big those motherfuckers
Yeah,
are?
I've seen them.
And,
Yeah.
but
they're big.
I can't stop, I can't pull over, I'm in the middle of traffic. It's like, I'm about to smack this motherfucker.
Mhm.
And like, something's gotta go down, because he is right there.
Right.
You know where the stern wheel is, and I'm like, I'm like, this motherfucker. If one of them sting me, I'm allergic. I'm gonna.
Oh, I know.
So I'm screaming,
That's bad.
and I'm just like grabbing, like I got books and shit around the car,
Scary.
and I just persist and whoosh, and I'm just trying to hold the wheel. I
Really
smacked
scary.
him out the window, but. Just drive it, and I looked down and saw it, but it's like, I was like, and another one is, one time one flew in the window. It wasn't one of those Hornets, but it was a Hornet, and it smacked me in the beaner, and then fell in my crotch and was rolling around.
No.
And that's
No.
when I was going all over the road,
Yeah.
because I'm doing this stuff, like screaming and driving one foot ahead, because, dude, he's on my nutsack. That goes straight to the brain as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Death!
Damn.
But man, let me tell you, I remember that day so much because I thought I was going to die. And I don't know what happened. I pulled over and got out the car.
You don't
And
know
just
what happened.
lately, I got bit by a spider or something. But then I instantly think I'm covered in spiders because I left my windows down.
Right.
And I'm pulling over on the side of the road, like just smacking myself, and I can't find nothing.
Honey, it was an ant. It was an ant. I'm pretty sure it was a fire ant. It was not a...
But...
Okay.
Dude, I don't like it when creatures sneak up on me like
I don't
that.
either.
Dude, that's the way it is out here, but I'm just like... It's like that one night I was sitting there and looked over, and there was the biggest centipede I ever saw, just like a snake looking up at me. I almost got a gun.
You almost got
I was
a
like,
gun.
what the fuck?
That's
Oh
scary.
my God, you know I have the biggest fear I have in life is
Scary.
centipedes.
Right.
But that was the biggest motherfucking centipede I ever seen in my life.
know.
Anyway, what you doing in your life?
They're creepy. They're really creepy.
I'm still looking. I swear to God, he was.
Tobias ate one, I think.
Yeah, he better eat some.
He eats them like spaghetti.
Whoa, Jesus. Save me from the centipede.
Did you just say centipedes? Like sinful peds. David Graham.
Oh, yeah.
David Graham and the Sinful Peds, and it's just gonna be a bunch of... Right. It's gonna be your next album cover. It's a bunch of centipedes covering your body.
Just do it one time.
Scary. It's so bad.
And goddamn centipede. Anyway,
So
man,
by the way,
tell
I
me
want to
about
know.
you, man.
Yeah,
Hey, you want the mic?
oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
show the mic.
Why
Give
are
the
you
mic.
putting me on the spot?
Come on, tell them
Put me
about
on
it,
the
man. It's been a
spot
wild
like
week, man. It's been a wild week.
Yeah, I'm currently being taught a new language. I have a tutor. I guess you could call him. He also took over Jay's position. Took over Jay's position recently, and honestly, I'm loving it because I'm learning discipline. I'm learning to be
Much more.
definitely, and I like that a lot better. I have more structure, so I'm all for it. No joke. That's no joke. So that's what's going on with me. I'm just learning more discipline. I'm happy, but let me tell you another thing. I'm calmer. I've calmed down a lot, which is a good thing. I'm already excitable, but there's a good kind of excitement and a bad kind of excitement. And the bad kind of excitement is when Mama's upset.
Oh yeah, that's bad.
That's not good.
That's a bad weekend.
That's a
and
bad
nobody wants.
excitement.
No, Mama's not happy. Nobody's happy. Everybody knows that.
Right, and
It's that salt and pepper.
earlier
right
this week, I cleaned up some no-no that was on the bathroom floor, and I just wanted to say that it's okay. It's okay. It could happen to anyone. Folks, it could happen to anyone. And I'm not going to give names because I have respect, but I cleaned up a tiny no-no in the bathroom, and I think it was on a Monday.
Oh yeah,
And I think
the day that I went to work, but
I
they
know,
said I didn't go to work.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, And I had to go to the dentist.
I know.
But everything's good.
Everything's good now.
It actually was one of the best days I've had in a long time.
It worked out.
They said I'm fine.
Definitely.
You know, they're gonna do a cleaning. There's probably a little cavity here and there.
Right.
He said, "You look good."
Right.
And I'm not used to that. I thought I was thinking they were gonna pull a tooth out,
Right.
shoot me with shots, give me
Mhm.
some fucking drugs I don't want to take because I don't take them no more. Like I don't take painkillers or anything.
No. Yeah.
I just thought it was gonna be this whole thing, and no, he's like, no, I was out in 30 minutes. I was literally back at work in 30 minutes from leaving.
Yeah.
From going across town to the dentist. So they're great.
It's
They're
hard.
great. But that place is so good.
It's hard to explain.
Anderson Family Dental Care is one of the best
I love
dentists
them.
I ever had.
Big shout out.
So good.
Big shout out. I love
It's so
them.
good.
They're so kind.
Like,
Everyone
I was
there
in
is
and out
so
like
nice.
that. I had time to sit and have my lunch
So-
and go back to work like nothing ever happened.
Folks, I mean, if you live in the Anderson area or whatever, if you need a
These-
dentist
they're
or
not
whatever,
listening to this. by
I
the way.
know.
I'm
just
pretty
saying.
sure. No, people around here does not.
Yeah,
listen
they
to
don't
any of
care.
this
Yeah,
stuff.
and they also don't care
Well,
about
unless
dentists.
it's a monster truck or a tractor pull.
Right.
No.
And most people don't care about their teeth around here. But
But
I'm
if me
just
and you
saying.
started a wrestling match and got in boots and costumes, they might.
Folks, if any of you care about your teeth at all,
No,
there's a
these
great,
people definitely
which I know
care
you
about
don't.
it.
I know you don't. But if you ever have,
Actually, I was
Never
told
have.
that while paying my bill.
I know that. I know.
Because I thought I owed them $50 and
It's
I got
scary.
my dates mixed up. And I was going to go there on Tuesday and pay them $50 and then I forgot
Sure.
it's next week. And I spent the $50 probably on, we don't want to know what.
Right.
Because I don't even remember.
Okay.
Because it was a wild week that first
A
week.
lot of ice cream.
A lot of, yes. We did. We ate ice cream for a whole
so
week.
good.
It was so good.
It was so good.
Good ice cream too. I bought
I
the
have
best.
real dark desires for ice cream.
And,
I really do.
They didn't have it. They sells out. Or we bought it.
Ah.
I think we
Also,
bought it.
another thing is I told my sister recently that I would fight someone for those Gardetto chips. I'd fight someone for that. I really would. She was laughing at me, but we gave them to Marco. We gave some.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
some
can't
of those
wait.
Gardetto
I gotta
chips.
hear a
The
review.
mix.
Dude, that Gardetto
So good.
mix is off the chain.
It's really good.
I said
Great
I
flavor.
wish I would have bought some when I went to the store. I said we was gonna have.
Oh my
It's
God,
alright.
they're
We got
good.
tomorrow. I forgot.
And-
I didn't go to work today, so
Right.
I got an extra day to get
Right.
them. So
And I don't know if he's got.
I went to work,
Right.
but I came back.
I don't know if he's gotten in on those chips yet, but when he does, he's gonna know what I'm saying. You're gonna fight somebody for those chips, the Gardetto
Dude, they're
chips.
very good. They're very good.
He's got the mix.
But it's the mix.
He's got the mix.
But it's quality.
Yeah.
It's pure quality.
Good flavor. And what is the other thing? Shannon mentioned the pistachio ice cream. Pistachio ice cream. Remember when we got it?
We only got it once, right?
We got it. I think it was once. And
Is
didn't
it,
it
like,
also
green
have?
with the...
It was green, and I want to say they put almonds in it or something. They put almonds in it. I know they did. It was green and it had almonds in it.
I remember we liked it.
Right. It was good.
different.
Right.
It wasn't our favorite.
No, but it was good. Yeah, I
What
thought
was
it
the
was
one
really
we ate naked in the bed? Which
good. We
one was
ate
that?
naked in
Remember-
the bed.
Oh, you remember? I think that was when I took a month off before I started.
That was a
working
long
for,
time ago.
Before
but
I
that
started
was,
working, that's that month I took off before I started working for this company.
That-
But I took a whole month off just.
Was it some kind of
It was like a butter cream
Butter-
vanilla.
nut crunch thing?
Yeah, butternut crunch.
Was that it?
Oh my god.
It was so good.
We passed out.
Yeah.
Like
He
we
had-
both was just
He
like.
had a bowl of it. I had a bowl of it.
Yeah, it was so good. Butternut
Right.
Crunch by Bluebell.
We ate it in the bed together. And then we went to
Butt
bed.
naked.
Yeah,
and
then we
just
went to
passed
sleep.
out in euphoria
Yeah.
like you
And
never heard.
we brushed our teeth. We're not savages. And then we went to sleep. After that, it was nice. It was very nice. I suggest doing it more often.
Yeah, but that's when I
Folks.
left the job and I didn't know
Right.
where I was gonna go and that's when the journey
Yeah.
really started. But I took a month just to have a nervous breakdown and leave the world.
Right.
And then I went hard at it and I was gonna start a whole new thing and guess what?
Right.
The world's fucked up, but I'm a warrior now.
Yeah.
And we got strong, and I'm ready
We
to go.
did. We really
Yeah,
did.
man. But the thing is, what I learned that month is that's when we started really writing together.
Also,
for the longest time, you remember, I couldn't even write in the
Yeah.
same room with you because I couldn't
we,
do anything.
yeah, I
around
know.
it.
Yeah.
I used to have to hide in a
You
room.
were shy, yeah.
But now we just fucking riffing all the
Right,
time,
yeah.
and it's beautiful. I mean, we growing,
We became.
and that makes me happy, no matter
Yeah.
who likes.
We became one beast.
Yeah, man. I mean, I love it, man. We
We're-
just fucking bounce back and forth all day long, and it really,
We became
I really grew with it.
one beast, literally.
Because I used to be
Right.
really a dickhead about it, and I wouldn't let you see nothing. I couldn't have you.
I understood
I
it,
mean,
though. Yeah, I understood.
but it was hard for me because I'd never been around because I was alone
Well,
for
hey.
all my life.
Honey, I was too. I wasn't used to it either.
But
Right.
now we gelling
Right,
in such a way because
right.
we've been working, especially with this, for
Yeah,
over a
yeah.
year and a half, just blasting. And it's really made a good effect in my life, even
Right.
with my speech, talk, walk.
Of course.
We doing it, man,
You
and I
know,
love it. It makes me feel good.
this
it's
has-
a positive thing.
Increased my speaking skills and everything.
Mhm.
It has. It's increased my writing skills, speaking skills, my confidence.
All the way.
Confidence, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean,
That's
but
no joke.
that's why I love it, and man, we really come far.
Yes.
Because, I mean, I've been doing it for 20 years, but I've been holding it inside for so
Right.
long. It wasn't until I met you, and it still probably took, what do you say, 5, 6 years before I
Of
ever really
course.
opened up with my work
Right.
and started
Yeah,
sharing
yeah,
it
yeah.
and working with it. I mean, it took a
It
while
is
because I was
hard
very
opening up.
shy because
So was I.
the way I came up,
Yeah.
man, nobody
I still am.
accepted me. Nobody wanted to hear that shit.
I'm still
and
shy.
I do, like I said, when I first did open mic, I told you I was a teenager in Greenwood.
Mhm.
I remember it. I walked in there, man. I was stud fantastic. Long hair. I wear the fucking vest, the white shirt, the black vest, the black slacks, the fucking sneakers, the
Right,
Converse.
Yeah.
Sleeves rolled up, dude. Fucking dude, I was a handsome kid. And I busted out that notebook and I laid rips on them.
Right.
And the next thing you know, dude, there was literally 4 people left. They was horrified. But
Yeah.
dude, that guy said,
Right.
but the thing is, the shit was so good. To this day, the only thing is in those verses, I had a thing. I still have a notebook that I read from back then. It's one of those brown ones. I have them probably on that desk in that drawer right there
Mhm.
of the shit I would write. It has the word fuck in it because that was the poem. That was
Right.
the poem. It was
Right.
about all the things that I didn't understand or I didn't accept in life. I just had this story, and then in a comedic way,
Right.
I started the next verses, and every verse started with the word fuck, no matter what.
Right.
And it went on. But it was like fuck, and then it would go on with the normal
For
sentence.
how long
I
did you
started
think?
the word,
Yeah,
instead of
right.
the, I
Okay.
replaced it with fuck.
Sure.
And I pretty much was just ripping it, man.
How long
and
did
it
this
was
go
great.
on?
But the guys I showed up with, which we'd get stoned in the van, and I came with a crew to be cheering me on, because nobody. But the thing is, I kept going up,
Mhm.
and I must have went up there 4 times because it's a room full of people,
Right.
and nobody wants to go up to the mic because they're
Yeah.
scared.
Yeah.
So you know what I saw opportunity to?
Right.
Who kept raising their hand?
Right. How long were you up there?
No, the thing
If
is,
you can remember.
nobody would go up to the mic.
Right.
So I kept going up there, and I was spilling, and on my 4th time, I hit him with this joke-type poem that I wrote on mescaline.
Mhm.
But it ended so savagely that it's pretty much pointing at him and yelling, fuck. It's like just tearing down society in so many levels. But
Right.
instead of the, I replaced it with fuck.
Okay. All right.
And the next time we went there, nobody came.
Nobody.
I
came.
walked that whole fucking place and nobody
Awesome.
ever came back, and it was a coffee shop. But it was packed. And I had them up to that last point, but the thing I was saying, why is nobody else going up there?
Yeah, why is nobody up there?
No, the first few I was
scared.
killing, but the last one was so
Right.
sick. And the guy said, "You're scaring everyone."
Right.
And I said, well, then why don't they say something?
Right.
You know, I'm getting tired. Like, it always comes back to me doing all the work.
Right.
Like, I mean, I want to hear what they got to say. Why don't, if I'm scaring them, get up and talk about it. This is an open mic, baby. Let's do it. I'm not against anything. I'm just like, I'm trying to, like if I didn't get up there, who's going to get up there? Joey was with me. He got up there, his drunk ass. You can't understand a fucking word. I don't want to hear it again.
Right.
So I raise my hand every time. And all right, David Graham again. All right, David Graham again. All right, David. And on the fourth try, I said, I'm going to let him have it.
Yeah,
and I shut the mother down. But how could you be an open mic and poetic society?
Sure.
And I brought all kind of shit to the table.
Sure.
But why is it an open mic and nobody wants to get on it?
Right. Then why are you even there? Why are they even there?
No, I'm telling you. Nobody would... I mean, if I sit there and say, and who wants to go next?
Yeah. Who's
and everybody's
next?
sitting there and I go, I'll do it again.
I'll do it.
Dude, I murdered it. And, you know, but like I said, that's why I won't go to Greenwood.
Right.
I don't know what it is now,
Mm-hmm.
but Greenville, man, I went up there, man, they got a happening scene. I guarantee you there's a spot.
Yeah.
But,
man,
I gotta go a distance. I can't stay around here, man. Something's in the water. I ain't been up there, but last time I went up there, there was some happening scenes in the music. So I know anywhere you got a happening scene with music, you got a happening scene with any other
entertainment. Yeah.
I mean, I think Greenville is the spot to go.
Yeah. I have a T-shirt idea that I ran by Marco the other day. And I didn't know how this was going to go over well, if at all. And so this is the T-shirt idea.
I love T-shirt idea.
Now it's going to have a front and a back.
Okay.
Lettering on the front and back. So on the front of the T-shirt, bear with me, it's going to say, "Ladies, don't hate the blowjob." And on the back, it's going to say, "Hate the guy." That's what I want for a T-shirt. And I think that's fair. Okay. Sure.
I gotta make that happen.
Really? You'll make it happen? I'm excited.
No. I think I gotta make that happen.
Really? I really want to make it happen. No joke. I want a T-shirt like that, and I want to give them out. I mean,
at first I thought that would be a T-shirt for strong women, but to be honest with you, I'd wear it.
Hell yeah, that could be for a man or a woman.
Because I already got T-shirts that I can't wear out in public because of. I got T-shirts that I can't wear, but I wear them in the winter under other shirts.
Yeah.
Like I got "Fuck the Police."
Right.
And I got that autism shirt that I bought from Walmart, but I always said I was going to wear it, and I can't because it's so offensive, but I bought it at Walmart.
Yeah.
But, do you remember I stopped and saw it?
Yeah.
And I was like, I haven't worn it for any shows yet. But the thing is, I even kind of don't want to wear it.
Yeah.
Because, I care about autism.
Of course.
But I can't believe it. Remember I was walking in Walmart and looked and I said, what the fuck?
Right.
Do you want me to go get it?
Do you know where it's at?
Yeah, I know exactly where it's at. It's in because I look at it every day.
Okay, all right.
Look at this shirt. I'll be right back.
Meanwhile, folks, I'm going to take this time to talk dirty to everyone. That was, if you heard that just now, that was a speaker. It just fell down. Sorry about that. And no, I'm not really going to speak dirty to you. But I could. But I'm not going to. I'm waiting on David to get this T-shirt. Here he is.
This is the shirt.
Here he is. Okay.
I bought it at Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him what it says.
So it says autism. I'm pretty sure they can see it. Dancing to a different beat. is what it says.
With a giraffe and a puzzle piece.
Okay. So they made this out of sensitivity for people with autism.
For $8.44.
However, that can easily be taken the wrong way. That can easily be
Creating a kinder and more inclusive world for people with our autism.
right. Okay.
They got everything.
Okay.
And
So
they give you ways of knowing how your kid's autism.
That's the shirt.
No babbling or use of gestures to communicate. No social smiles. No words or meaningful two-word phrases. Finding loss or previously acquired speech, babbling, or social skills.
Right.
That don't sound right. But yeah, I saw this and I thought,
Sounds like us every day. Doesn't
What?
it?
Walmart.
Sounds like us.
Yeah, man.
So,
Right? I don't know. I don't feel like I bought it as a goof and I thought I'd wear it to work, but I felt so bad that I keep it in my closet.
I zoomed way out. Okay. It's almost 4:44. That's when we make a wish.
We're 3 minutes away from the cusp.
Folks, that's when we make a wish. Didn't we learn today that that's the sacred number, 4?
Yeah, that's
Four
what
has-
Navajo said.
Many meanings.
We found this cool Navajo guy that's been blowing our minds. This Navajo chief has been just dropping
He's
knowledge.
cool, and
Yeah, he's cool as shit.
and it has many different meanings. Supposedly 4, if you see triple 4s, it means that angels are watching over you. It also 4 in Japanese language translates into death.
Yeah.
She
Well,
is 4.
What we learned is also it's
Shinu
the
for
fourth
death.
world.
Mhm.
There's the first world, there's the second world, there's the third world, which
Mhm.
is what we live in now.
Right now.
And then when you pass from this world, there's the fourth world.
Right. Yeah. That's right. But then that would technically be wouldn't that technically be the
But
spiritual
they
realm?
buried them in a fetal position so they could be reborn.
Which makes sense.
But it makes it a cycle back
Yeah.
into the mist, and then back into the gold, and then back into the third world that is
Right.
blue.
That's right. Because
Well, no, I think the
third world is blue.
second world is blue.
Second world is blue. Okay,
No,
we'll get it.
second world
We'll
is
get
blue.
it. Right. We'll have to review.
Which, going back to,
Right.
I remember we watched that one podcast we did on the whim, and that blue color
I
kept
remember that.
bouncing back, and then I listened to what he said, but he said that's the
That light
connection
blue.
with the spirit. But
That's right.
that's from the second world.
Yes. Right.
But, a lot is happening in the world
Right.
now. And I don't care, man. I love everyone and whatever they believe. But,
I do too.
I just try to be more positive.
I do
And
too.
try to, but we all got a path. And they
Right.
call it the golden path.
One of the things that I told you, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but yeah, it was today, wasn't it? I told you that even when you speak to people, to anyone, it doesn't matter who it is, any person that you're speaking to and they're communicating with you, that is the universe speaking to you as well.
Yeah.
So that's why you should be careful.
Alright, it's 444. Make a wish.
Okay.
Everybody
Alright.
make a wish. 444. We make a wish every day. And don't ever tell nobody your wish. And I make the same one every time.
Okay. I did it. Ring.
We do it at 444
Ring.
every day. Make a wish.
It's sacred, right?
And never tell no one.
But what I was saying is that every communication you have with people throughout your life is also the universe speaking too. So you have to pay careful attention
Yeah.
to the people that you're talking to. Pay attention to what they're
Because that's the
saying,
universe speaking
and also
to you.
what's going on around you at the time. Because
And-
this is
well-
a constant journey that you're on, and that's where you find the meaning.
Every
It's in the little things.
single little decision you make
Right.
has a effect on your future.
A repercussion, right.
No, every little
Yes.
thing, including big things. You depending on how you live and how you act,
Mhm.
will have fate.
Right.
I mean, you're gonna live and die like you deserve. Is what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
Yeah.
So be true to your word.
Mhm.
Is what I was always raised to believe. If you say
Right.
something, do it. And
Yeah.
that's why
Yeah.
when I get an attitude and shit,
Mhm.
and I do things like I did today, which I don't feel good about.
No.
But I woke up this morning. I was in a great mood.
Mhm.
I was promised. I was promised something, like you know,
Mhm.
and I look at my bank account and my paycheck's light yet again.
Mhm.
But I work so hard,
I know.
and I get and I take it, take it, and take it, and take it, and I don't mind. That's the job,
Mhm.
and I got thick skin. I don't care.
Right.
I love the work. I
Mhm.
like the pain.
Yeah.
It makes me stronger. I love the pain. Bring it.
Mhm.
It does not bother me.
No. No.
But when I look and at the gas station, I just bought my snacks and stuff for the morning. Had my little boiled egg. I just want a vitamin water and a little protein bar.
Mhm.
I checked ATM. My check's light again.
Mm.
After I didn't fix my budget.
Right.
Now I was promised a $300 bonus.
Right. Right.
And, I'm like, okay. But, I mean, I was getting wild. I could feel it because I get fire in me.
Mhm.
But I calmed myself down because I don't know all the facts yet.
Right.
So, I get my gas and all. It's going to be a beautiful day. I put on my music. I let the windows down. I cool off, drive. I said, I'm going to get there and I'm going to look into it.
Mhm.
Because, that's what I'm saying. I got better at not losing my cool.
Right.
So I drive up there, clock in. I check it. It says I didn't even work on Monday, which is not true, but I can fix that because that's the next paycheck.
Sure.
We'll talk about that on Monday too. But I had a problem with my past. It's nothing. But at the time I was fizzling.
Right.
And I was pissed. But it's nothing. That's nothing now that I think about it. It's nothing.
Okay.
But the fact of the matter is,
Mhm.
I'm telling you, these people, I mean, they make billions.
Right.
Multi-billion-dollar company.
Mhm.
And they give you these little handouts. And I'm happy for it. Thank you.
Right.
I'll take that.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna, I'm trying to work. I'll take that until I find out how to get the fuck out of here.
Mhm.
But, you got to do something. I don't mind work.
No.
I don't mind dealing with the shit. But I was told I was going to get a bonus. And I already made, and now it fucks up all my shit.
Yeah.
But I was willing to talk to somebody and maybe they could explain why.
Well, of course.
But
right.
at that place, at that time, the only person I could talk to was on vacation, and human resources, I don't know where they were. They wasn't there either.
Yeah.
There was only 2 supervisors there. They're 2 of the biggest pieces of shit I've ever met on this planet as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
Am I going to waste my breath on what they don't know it and they don't give a fuck?
Nope.
So I got in my car and I left,
Mhm.
and I influenced everybody to leave with me.
Yep. Yeah. Everybody walked. Everybody bounced.
But I walked around and I was like, you didn't get yours, and everybody's pissed off about it. And I said, well, I'm going home.
Yeah.
And you know what it takes? It takes one.
I'm taking them all with me.
Because
Yeah.
I know
You did.
how they feel. You get people worked up, and they worked a hard week, and on that last day,
Yeah.
you crush them.
No.
I was like,
No.
I told them, I said, I'm going to the fucking house.
Oh yeah, they're asking.
And
to
when
get
I
fucked
get
up.
back on Monday,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I was sick, and I'm gonna get paid for
Yeah.
it.
I mean.
And on top of that, I got my car. And on top of
Right.
that, we going places.
Yeah.
And on top of that, we ain't stopping.
We never
And on
stop.
top of that, I got one thing for you.
Okay.
I'm not an easy son. Never been an easy lover. Nor never ever an easy friend. I can't change, only love. And no, I'm not just trying. My tears taste like salt. Your heart has to be pure to suffer.
That's true. That's very, very true. And that's something that every day you have to work at cleansing your heart and having pure intentions, because every day
It's not easy.
you're going to get infected by
Yeah, but you
darkness,
got to.
right?
You
'Cause
gotta
we don't
let it
have
out.
that. Right. So you have to be able to live with the darkness without letting it destroy you
You
or
gotta
people
let it
around
out,
you.
man.
Right.
You gotta sing. You gotta
And
do something.
it's an everyday thing.
That's why
folks,
we write,
every
man.
day.
We gotta
You
get
have
it
to
out.
do
But
it.
if you keep that shit in you,
Right.
it's gonna fuck you up.
And it'll eat you
And
alive,
that's my word to my people, you know.
it'll even
Whoever
eat
you
the
are.
people around you. Sometimes you put it off on other
But the thing
people.
is, like we talk about,
It's not good.
the reason I chose to leave is because if I put myself in the state I was around, I know these poisonous people,
Mhm.
I'm gonna do something or say something.
Do something wrong.
So I
that's
just
not
take
good.
it somewhere else.
So just go home.
And I'm gonna go home, and
Go
Monday, because there's nobody I can talk to.
Right.
Because the only people there to talk to,
Right.
they're gonna give me attitude, and it's just gonna progress.
Yes.
Because you know what I call that? Bad communication and bad management.
Yes.
Because I would never be that way.
When,
But I don't have to get on my knees for no man.
no.
If I have to, I'll go out there and get money any kind of way.
Anyway,
I don't care. Everybody knows my reputation.
Plenty
I
of ways
make
to
my
make money.
money. I ain't never had a problem making
plenty of
money.
ways to make money. Right. So,
I'm an individual.
yes.
And I fight the power, but I won't put up with it. And if they have a problem with it, I call equal rights, and I'll sue the ass because everybody else gets to do it. Why is it a problem when I do it?
Right.
That's against equal rights, is it not? Is that not against social liberties?
Yep.
And I say, pull up those time cards. How come
You're
they
right.
not in trouble and just me?
I know.
I'll sue you.
Mhm.
Don't forget who you fucking with.
Yeah.
Because I'll go there. I love it. I love the game. But all I want to do is work.
Mhm.
And all I want to do is be a civil man and come home, love my woman, watch our TV, and do the simple things in life. But they keep
Yeah.
bringing up problems.
I
They
know.
make it harder and harder. And the reason is because nobody wants to do the goddamn job, but they want to complain about it. I don't got time for that.
Mhm.
I'm here to work. And I'm here, and I ain't never stopped.
Mhm.
If you can't do it, get the fuck out and give me your money and give me your job. I'll do it for you. It's
Right.
not like I ain't doing it already.
And let me say this, and I don't need to speak for you, but I will say this. You are, in general, very kind-hearted and very fair to those who deserve it. Here's the one thing, though. If somebody gets in the way of you and your family, or they try to harm you or your family, you'll kill them. You say that. You say, I'll kill you. So just don't go that far. Don't do that with me. That's all you're saying to people is don't do that to me. Don't put me in that position.
Don't put me in that
Don't
position.
do that.
Well,
Because you're trying to do right. That's all.
No, the thing is, it goes back to, I
not so much
don't
to
like
ask for.
saying this word,
Right.
but it's like I was telling you this morning. It's a slavery.
Yes, it is.
The more money you make, the less you, like I said, I notice it so much and it pisses me. The more money you make, the less you have to do, but you just point fingers and tell people to do things. See, that's why I don't like people that are working, and I don't care about your business or whatever. I don't care, but
Right.
you stand around talking. If you want to talk to me, you got to be walking at the same time. I don't matter. But
Right.
the fact is that they're fat, lazy, and they just point around and do this, and it's like you would have to be able to actually do magic to get what's done.
Right.
But you got so many of these people, and as you're doing a project, another manager comes and they pull you from project to project, so you never get nothing done. It's micromanaging.
Yes.
That is a failed
That's right.
system.
Yes.
What they need to do is kind of do it themselves.
Oh, yeah. Meet you halfway.
What?
Right.
I'm standing here looking at a guy with a vest on. He's a veteran Marine.
Mm-hmm.
His breath stinks. He's stupid. I said, what you do? Build tents and change the oil in the cars? Because you obviously aren't a real Marine.
Exactly.
That's called false valor. Because any Marine I ever met
Right.
that was a true Marine
Yes.
still had self-worth.
Right.
I mean,
course.
he drags his feet.
Dignity.
He's stupid. And I said,
Dignity.
you know what? It drove me to the tits.
Yes.
Because why am I why am I doing your job, my job, and their job
Yes.
without breaking a sweat and then having to double it down? I just...
Older veterans were not like that.
No, not
No.
the ones I know.
No.
Not the ones that raised me.
Mm-mm.
They killed Nazis for a living.
Mm-hmm.
Them motherfuckers are funny. They
Yes.
taught you things, but they worked every day to
Proper.
their dying day.
Right.
Proper. They taught me manners.
Yes.
And they'd smack you if you didn't
That's
use
right.
manners.
Right.
They were funny. But I know things
Yes.
bothered them, but they were so...
And communication.
They were so... it's such a difference.
Communication was so key to them. Communication.
And
So powerful.
and I was raised by
Yes.
that. And for one to look
Right.
at me and fucking bark at me, and I had to set him, and I'll tell you, I set him straight.
Yes.
Because, like I said, I'll round you out.
Yeah.
I said, you don't, like I said, I tell them,
Mm-hmm.
I should not be staring a grown-ass man who claims to be a Marine how not to be a child.
Nope. No, you should not be in that position. I've been
But
in a
I
position
will
like
fill
that
those
before.
shoes gladly for you,
Right.
sir.
Exactly.
And that's where my fury hit this Friday, and I apologize, but I walked away, and that's why we're having a show. Every time we have a Broach show, this is letting off steam, because we have a great show coming up tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
our big show. But when we have a Broach Bro show, we just like to sit back and bullshit.
And just
None of
talk
this is
about
scripted.
whatever.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's all this is. This is just loose.
Yeah, it's loose as a goose.
Yeah.
I mean, this is why we do it. And I'd like to hear more from you, man.
Right.
I just had to let off some steam.
One of the things I want to say
yeah.
earlier, when you mentioned just deciding to go home, because there's nothing more to say, and there's nothing more to be gained here. So just go home. And it reminded me of...
I won't have no back-end appreciation today.
Right, and whenever I'm in a situation where I can clearly see that everything around me is negative and everything that's coming out of my mouth is only going to have a negative outcome, I walk away.
Feel it? I mean, my chest
Right.
was hurting, everything. It feels like I'm getting electrocuted.
So
I was literally
yeah.
shaking. I was
yeah.
and I was like, but
I've
the
been
thing is I'm scared when I'm driving.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So I'm drive home because
Yeah.
my mind was just...
Yeah.
But
So-
all I knew is I need to go home.
I just
I
walk
think
away.
it's a sick day because I was mentally ill at that point.
Yes, you
And
just...
there's no reason for me to be there.
Right.
But they did that.
So, folks, and sometimes when you're in a situation like that, instead of perpetuating an argument, like perpetuating it and causing more negativity and all this, and just go home. Walk away. Walk away. Because
And
you're
they
not doing
they
anything
would
good.
approve of that decision.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Because, they got to understand mental health
Right.
as well.
Of course.
And human resources will accept that as a sickness.
Yes, it is. It is a sickness.
Because especially now with the things going, they do.
Mental health is... Yes.
But a lot of people
important.
hold that inside, and that's why you got people snapping. But if I feel that like illness,
Mhm.
trust me, it's better if I go home.
Just
Because
go home.
I just, I need to go home and think about it.
That's healthier, and that's
And
a lot
I got,
better,
and
right?
like you needed pads. I had to get that.
Yeah.
and now I'm not gonna have
Exactly.
money because it's short. But
Right.
I worked out the math.
Oh.
We doing all right.
Right.
I worked. I still worked all day, but just
Right.
not there. But everything, all right. The boat's set.
Right.
We good.
Right.
We just gotta stay good, and we'll be back on track on Monday. But yeah, that is actually a day where you take a sick day.
Right.
Because you don't have to be coughing and sick with the flu.
No.
Mental illness needs to be appreciated too, because it's not
More
like
than anything.
any average person can be mentally ill on any given day due to stress
Or chemical imbalance.
I mean,
yeah.
it happens.
Yeah, stress
But, but stress and, like I said, I was willing to talk to somebody,
Mhm.
but the only people there I knew I couldn't talk to.
Right.
So I left.
Just walk away.
But that's because I can't talk to these people
Right.
because I already know what they're going to say and I'm not going to like
Right.
it.
Because
I needed to talk to Human
Yeah.
Resources, but she must have not. She wasn't there.
Right.
So I just went home.
Because if you stick around, you're going to make things worse. You
Yeah,
can make,
that's
and
why
that's
I
not good.
left.
It could snowball and...
But I had so much to do this
Right.
day. I had, I was getting a new car.
Yeah.
We needed groceries. I said I would go
Right,
home
right.
and do all that. But I said, this is a Broach Bros day.
Mhm.
I knew I was going to throw it down. We listen to music, have fun, lighten the mood, get back.
Right.
Get back, And that's what we're doing,
Yeah.
man. But I
I'm
do
gonna say,
these so I let steam off because, I
center
don't...
yourself. Yeah, center yourself.
Center yourself.
Yeah, that's
Right
the key.
on, man. Right on. I mean, it's gotten better, but man, I mean, I was enraged, but I just had to bring it home and just get back.
Right.
But it's just...
Yeah, because why should you stick around and make this the worst day when you could make it a better day?
No, but man,
Right?
you remember when I got sick that one time from like that heat stroke, but I kept going to work, man. I don't know what I did, but my girl I work with wouldn't talk to me for a month, and I was in that. But I shouldn't even been there.
No.
Because I mean, my head wasn't in the right place.
Right.
So I just learned to go home and rest, reflect. Because they fuck with you, man.
They do.
I mean, they fuck with you, but you can't let it get to you. And I just go home. Like the rest of them.
Right.
Everybody else can do it.
One
Everybody else can do it. I can do it too. But just once in a while.
One of the things you reminded me of, and the only reason why, folks, I mention Japanese culture and language so much is that's just because I've had an affinity for it for so many years since I was a teenager. It's one of those passions I have. So, you reminded me of this time when I was studying more of the culture and just random stuff related to that. One of the things I learned in Japanese culture is when you are in a work environment, the way you carry yourself and your temperament is so important to them because they believe that if anything, be the clown. But you need to bring up people's morale, not bring them down. They believe that one person who has an ill mood can bring down everyone. So you should go home. You should just leave. Right?
That's what... And
it's
that's what
true.
I was telling my boy, like, I'm good friends with this guy. God bless him. He had a child. That's why he's out for a month. And they put the biggest piece of shit back there, but that's cool. I see it. They think I'm going to break him and fire him too, I guess, because every time they put somebody with me, they quit or...
Yeah. Yeah, you break
But, yeah, I break the shit out of them. But, but this is the motherfucking job. I mean, I'm sorry.
This is David's army.
I didn't know what side of bed you woke up on every day of your life, but, hello world.
This is David's army now.
No, but
right?
the thing is, if I wake up and I do push-ups every morning, then take a shower while brushing my teeth, and get in my car and drive all the way down there, to have some lazy fuck just point his finger all day.
No.
That's not gonna cut it.
You don't have time for that.
But the thing is, my problem is I forget my position. And I walk up to him and I tell him, I said, that finger's, I said, you're really good at that finger work. I said, what are you gonna do today?
Right.
And they're like, what are you talking about? I said, yeah, I've been watching you all day. You just stand around pointing that finger around. I said, when are you going to do some fucking work, you fat bitch?
Yep.
I said, why don't you fucking move it?
Yeah.
And Eli's like, he used to be there like that. He's not there. So I've been calming it down.
Right.
Because, like, I get drill sergeant like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to be around me, you about to work. We can either have fun.
Right.
But you better be able to walk, run, and talk at the same time, or we're going to have a real hard time.
Right.
But that's just the way it is these days. It wasn't always like that.
Right,
was not always like that.
No.
It used to be loose. But since this pandemic and everything going on in the world, things are... There's no slowing down.
No.
And I told you in the beginning, if you can't do this, I don't want you.
That's right.
And if you don't want me, I don't want you. What are you going to do without me?
Yep. Yeah.
Simple science.
Yeah.
They found out today.
Right.
But the thing is, I don't like that. But all I'm saying is, work with me, not against me.
Right. It's not so much to ask for.
I just need some compliance.
Yeah.
I need this thing to work a little bit, just a little bit. If you can follow simple shit,
of course.
But if I repeat myself 3 times, I'm gonna put your fucking head through the goddamn wall, and that goes with anybody.
Very
If
true.
I have to repeat myself one more fucking time after 3 times,
Right.
it's about to get brutal.
You shouldn't have to.
Because first time, I'm so sweet. I explain it in detail. Second time, it gets a little more thorough. Third time, I'm like, look, listen.
Right.
If you come up to me and waste my fucking time one more time, I'm gonna put your head through that goddamn cement wall.
Right.
And they run, and they say, you can't talk to people that way. I said,
Yes, you can.
yeah, because guess what? I'm not lying.
Yes.
I'm not lying. I will throw you through that fucking wall because I'm communicating.
You were fair.
Do your ears not work?
Mhm.
How stupid are you? To understand the English coming out my fucking mouth. But you know what it is?
Mhm.
And Bob told me that. It's not that they're stupid. They just don't want to do it.
They just don't want to
They
do
want
it.
you to do it for them.
Right.
And that makes me more ill than anything.
I know.
Oh, but you're going to do it today.
Right. The
I
lack
have a way of making you
of
do
the lack
it.
of willpower in people is awful.
There is no willpower.
They're done. Yeah.
But-
They're dead.
But I feel like if they see willpower, and if I show them willpower in a nice, positive way,
Yeah.
and I do it for them, I done got this new thing where
You can
I
motivate
do it.
Mhm.
But I'm trying to show them what you can do. And what I found is they start coming around.
Right.
If you start showing,
Mhm.
I told them, I said, I'm gonna start doing everything they ask me to. And I'm gonna do it in a way where it's almost angel-like.
Mhm.
Like, I can fucking leap. I can fucking do everything.
Right.
I can do 5 things at once.
Mhm.
That's why the Hindus love me. That motherfucker told me, he's like, you stupid bitches. And I'm drunk at the ATM. I said, this drunk bastard, he used to work here. He'd do 5 people's job at one time. I could fire all of you and just hire him. You want to work? You want a job, David? I pay you extra. I said, nah. He said, I give you free bit. I love him.
Right,
But he's like, see this motherfucker? He said, he'd do all your jobs at once. But that's why I love him, though, man.
Mhm.
He said, David, God damn it, because I quit on him twice. But he'll give me a job anytime. But I
Right.
always tell him I'm not going to be here. I said, I'm just here for a minute.
Right.
But he would give me a job tomorrow.
Because of who you are. Because
I
of
told
the
him
way...
I was the god of
Right.
destruction.
Yeah.
And the day I told him that, I left, and they ripped his fucking sign off his fucking building. Somebody drove a tractor through it.
Someone
I thought
was
it was
very
hilarious.
angry. Yeah, someone was very upset.
And I told him I was a god of destruction, and I just left because I felt like demons were chasing me. I had a
Probably
weird
were.
change.
Yeah.
You remember that day? It was weird. But that's when I took the month off, and I decided I wanted to. It's like I went through a life change, I think.
Right.
But I
That
saw all these ghosts.
at that time you felt that if you stuck around there,
I was gonna.
it was gonna get dangerous. Maybe.
Yeah,
It
and
could
it
get-
was.
Yeah.
Because I was having to fight people off and stuff, and I had to carry knives because the drug addicts. I'm not doing that.
No.
Not for that.
No. Not. It wasn't worth it. So,
Yeah.
Mister.
Mister.
Mr. Tobias. Curbs, remember?
Curbs.
I say Curbs for Kirby. Folks, if you play video games, you know who Kirby is. He's a little pink guy
Yeah,
that
man.
eats everything.
Is he pink or is he
He's
pink?
pink.
He's pink. He is
And he
pink.
inhales everything. He eats
And then
everything.
he becomes them. If you smash down on him, he
Yeah,
can have the weapons.
I loved
That
it.
was a great game.
I played it on the Game Boy Color. I played it on the N64.
The Nintendo?
Oh, it was so good.
It was one of my favorite games.
So fun.
Yeah, oh,
It was one of my favorites. I
yeah,
played
I
it
love it.
all the time.
I love on the Game Boy Ninja Turtles too. They
Yeah.
had great Ninja. I used to play it during class with the volume down.
Yep.
I had Ninja Turtles and Metroid,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to play it like this and pretend I was listening to a teacher. And she would get mad because guess what? Who was the number 1 student?
You.
And I didn't listen to a goddamn
Yeah.
thing she said. What happened?
Oh, I know.
The thing that, oh man, one memory. Give me the mic. I gotta tell you this one memory. See, me and my boy, I'm gonna say his name because he's dead and it won't make a fuck, but I got a tattoo on my arm. This is my best friend growing up. We was actually worst enemies. Yeah, but we was such outcasts. We used to get in fights. We just finally figured out we were brothers because we hated everyone. But we just had to end up being friends. We went to school and they had this paper money. I might have told this story before,
Mhm.
but it was this paper money that if you did good and all, they give you this paper money,
Mhm.
and you could buy shit in the school with it. It was
Right.
like this. They was trying this new financial system. We turned into the mafia.
Turn to the
On it,
mafia.
me and him sat there. And
Mhm.
we'd do, like, we was at the age where we'd do stupid shit. Like, we sat around, and, like, we still kind of hated each other. We used to get in fist fights, but we'd end up, I don't know, there was this bond. He was a Gemini, man, I think. It's just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
there was
he
this bond, because I was so weird,
Mhm.
and he liked it.
Yeah.
And he was so different from me, but we just bonded where it was me and him against the world.
Mhm.
Because there was no other way.
Right.
But we'd sit out in this shed, and I was saying, what if we started gambling and stealing their money and we would stop? Oh, and then I was thinking counterfeiting. And we started a gambling ring.
Mhm.
And at school's fake money, we had Pringle jars full
Yeah.
of money, but what we would trade it for was not school supplies or you could go to the book fair and it was this fake money, and if
Right.
you did good enough school you would get such things. We was ranking up on that shit through illegal advice. Like we was doing like stealing Playboys, playing dice.
That's right.
We was
Okay.
doing some ill like
Yeah,
name
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And we'd get the kids, geeky kids, coming around, and we was stealing it. Dude, we was pretty much
Mhm.
racket. It was kingpins,
Mhm.
but they started catching on to it.
Mhm.
But the thing is, by then it was such a weird thing because we was sitting back with these Game Boys.
Right.
Because what you would do with the fake money is you would sell it for cash at a low price.
Right. Oh my gosh, that's clever.
No, me and Kobe
Yeah.
was running a ring where you'd take the school dollars at a bulk and sell it for a cheap cash price.
Right.
So they could get candy at the shed, like they got stands
Right.
with the food and all that. But
Mhm.
but it's for like it was reward money
Mhm.
if you're doing good in school. But it was fake money. We'd take that money and sell it in bulk for cash price and move it.
Right.
You see?
Yep.
And when
I
they
see
caught on,
Oh yeah.
oh my God, dude! And we was sitting back just playing. We was like this. With
Yeah.
our legs are like, we're not listening to T-shirt. Oh, because guess what we got?
Right.
Cigarette and beer money.
Right.
And we'd be like, dude. And when they'd go to lunch, because you could buy. I mean, you could buy anything, but like the thing is, it was all determined your grades, and this is a weird fucking system. But we figured but the thing is, we'd steal it too.
Mhm.
Like if you catch somebody slipping.
Right. Right.
But we had gambling games involved, and we would. But let me
That's
tell you
hot.
something about the gambling games.
It's really hot.
You know they're rigged, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Of course.
no. We had Pringle cans rolled up with all this fake money, and we'd sell it at low, like for cash,
Mhm.
and then we'd take the cash and we'd, just fucking super glue to sniff, beer. Mad Dog 2020 was a staple in our life, and let me remember the guy's name. Fuck.
Well, you remember the guy's name.
Yeah, he was this crazy guy that walked around, but he would buy liquor and cigarettes
Right.
for you if you bought him a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah. It's almost
God
time
damn it,
to wrap it
I
up.
can't believe I can't.
It's almost time to wrap it up.
Birdhead was
Right.
one.
Okay.
Birdhead was
We're
one.
going over an hour.
You know what? Rest in peace, Kobe, man. You.
Yeah.
Man, that was my brother in life, dude. We fucking killed him. And this is the Broach Bros. I'm gonna send you out
This
with
was
one
fun.
more ditty.
Do it.
Here we go.
Do it. David Graham.
I didn't do the scratch off. I guess we'll save that shit. I went on a tangent. I'm sorry. Let me do
No, you're good. It's
No,
alright.
we good.
We're just
Shit.
over an hour here, and I don't want to mess this up.
God damn. I wish I had
David
a bigger
Gray.
one. Good night, dear Joe.
Tune
Goodbye,
in tomorrow,
bitches.
bitches.